Yes.
I think you should go like second button there with this. This point of information.
Satellite. Can we sit here? Okay, no.
I'll come back to it. Can you write your recorder?
How much is it here?
I'm not sure. What are your teammates?
I think we're just lost.
Hey, Daniel, what's your teammate?
Strong, right?
Good, right? The what?
Yeah.
I think we just start. I have an introduction for you.
And Beavers.
Yeah.
Who's the first speaker? And Beavers. With the first speaker.
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's me, yeah. Make it funny, guys.
The second.
Okay, that's it.
Sergey, second speaker.
So we do the second, right? I'll do the second. Ima, my headphones.
The second speaker sounds very similar. The second.
I need a challenge.
This is the third speaker.
Where's the first speaker?
Third speaker?
Is it the only one?
Here's the second speaker.
No, I'm the third one. Sergey is the second.
Who's the third team member? I remember.
Yeah,
He's
but
like literally.
I don't know where my
Oh, there
team
he is.
members actually. Does he have all gone?
Daniel.
I am Selali and where is Sergey?
Christy, please paragraph us.
Sorry.
Hold on, do you know what Instagram is?
Did you kill it also? Yeah, where is Sergey? Where is Sergey? Have you seen him? Okay.
She's the only one where I don't know where he is.
Yeah, you're first speaker and Sergey is the second.
Who would be the chair?
Sorry.
Yes.
Where's
Where's Sergey? Not Sergey.
He
Yeah,
is
Sergey.
here. Not here.
Alright, now that everyone's here, after 30 seconds,
Oh,
on
I
me.
think.
Okay, on me, 30 seconds on the end of the speech. We'll tap twice. Same with the last 30 seconds. And then after your speech is over, we'll tap once. Okay. 4-minute prep time, 2-minute cross-examination.
What is that prep time? Okay, we invite the first speaker from UG, Chris.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the 70s or 60s, NASA started a space program called the Voyager project. The aim of this project was to send out a message to space, a satellite loaded with information about planet Earth, videos, music, and also pictures. I must admit, due to limited prep time, I really don't know what kind of images were on there, but I would assume that 99.9999% of what can be found on Instagram would probably not have qualified. We believe that a photography proficiency test should be required for opening an Instagram account, and I think that's what iPhone users use to upload pictures, because I'm an Android phone user. And we believe this, thank you. And we're going to prove to you in 3 contentions why we believe that is a required thing to do. First of all, we believe that it causes the inflation of ego and a self-congratulatory culture that will ultimately lead to mass homelessness. I'm going to explain why that is so. Second, we believe that it's a waste of resources. And third, we believe that there is a need for proficiency in terms of how we use the internet. First, let me explain how this causes mass inflation of self-congratulatory culture and a spread of BS produced by jerks producing a culture of crap, which we in short call cock. This is gonna, what's happening is that people think they're pretty and beautiful and they think they have to share it with others, even though that is an assertion, and people really don't. That's totally subjective matter, because what they think is through the use of the spread of the internet, the outreach of the internet, they think they can get some fame and become models and just use their beauty, which they in 99.9% don't have, in order to enter a career that would end up being a model or something. But that's ultimately not going to happen, because I don't name a few models. We only know a handful. The rest of them just become homeless. Yes.
At this point, do you think that all the people who are not models are ugly?
That lies in the eye of the beholder. I mean, what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that there's so many beautiful people that it's impossible. I mean, what distinguishes beauty from the rest? Beauty is something exceptional, right? Otherwise it wouldn't be beautiful, and we cannot support all these other people and they can all become rich and famous just because they're pretty. Second, we believe it's a waste of resources. The purpose of the internet was entirely a different one. We see a detrimental development through the use of internet in societal level, because what do people actually upload on Instagram? It's people being in danger, or there's this example of a baby being stuck in a fan, and rather than helping that baby, what they do first is they take a photo of it because they think it's funny, just like they think that other things are beautiful, and take a photo of it first, then upload it. Then we have like a plethora of what I've just learned is called duck faces. That's like girls going and a lot of boys do that too, probably. That's stuff we don't want to see, all right? So that's why we think God did not, or Switzerland did not create the internet for such stuff. And we believe that there's a need for proficiency on a cultural level, which means we want to go from quantity to quality, from the masses to the Voyager project. And I still got 20 seconds. And in order to promote true beauty, we believe that the proficiency test provides that what we see on Instagram is something that has been certified by intelligent people with good taste, and therefore we believe that this motion must pass. Thank you very much. I'm ready for questions.
Speaking you on Instagram because it was very nice. But I'd like to ask you some questions. Could you please elaborate on the model of your team? Like, who is going to judge the proficiency of the photos on Instagram?
Well, obviously that will be people working for Apple.
Okay, just random people working for Apple.
Well, I don't know.
So
I don't hire those
people working for Apple, like drivers of Apple, like.
I'm really not in charge of that. I guess
Okay,
since everything is in the hands of Apple.
So you don't know who will conduct this proficiency test. Okay.
Well, human resources.
Okay. All right, thank you. Could you tell me, please, do people who are not exceptionally beautiful have the right to expose themselves to their friends and just to general public?
Absolutely, but why does it have to be
thank you.
Instagram?
Thank you. Okay, how can they do it to expose themselves to the people they can't see in person right now?
Why do they have to expose
Okay,
themselves?
so
I don't
I'm
want-
sorry, I'm the one who answers the question. If they want to expose themselves to the people whom they can't see right now, but who can see their photos through the internet, why can't they do it through Instagram?
Because I feel that there's an inflation of people who think that they might impress people. That there's
Okay,
probably more people on
uh,
Instagram than in the world.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with this? It's nobody can actually see all of it and actually make like a
Okay,
decent.
never mind. Could you tell me, please, what was initially the purpose of internet? You told us it's different
to
from.
communicate, to send,
Okay, to communicate. Thank you.
to send attachment.
Thank you. Don't you think that people actually communicate through showing their real life pictures through Instagram?
No, I mean communicating words.
Okay, thank
Judges ready. Opponents ready?
Yes, it is.
Kevin Kim once said, "Our opponent's case is like a block of cheese. It is delicious in theory, but in reality is full of holes." That judge is now sitting in our presence today, and I truly believe that this is the case with our opponent's case. First, I'd like to go over my own points and then refute theirs. First of all, the site of Instagram is for normal people. It's not for professional photographers. Sure, taking a picture of food every 2 seconds is annoying, but the worst impact of it is just it's irritating. Instagram is a place where people can post pictures of themselves to friends to show other people. Yes?
Do you consider photographers normal people?
Yes.
Thank you.
As you can see right now, I can take out my phone and take a picture of you guys, and that would make me a photographer. And if you guys did think this picture was bad, then it's not your thing to say. Yes?
What do you define as normal person?
Normal person? Normal person. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that because it was so weird. But now I'd like to move on to our second contention. You cannot judge what is good or bad in Instagram photos. I myself hate pictures of duck faces, but that's not for me to judge if it's good or bad. Other people can find that attractive or good looking. I mean, most people are doing that. So I mean, obviously some people do find this attractive, no thank you, and some people do want to do this. The proposition cannot be saying that, oh, we are the sole deciders of what is good, what is trendy. Unless they're saying that they're the best people in the world, then they cannot decide this for other people. Yes?
We are the best people.
I'd like to move on to my opponent's points. They stated it causes an inflation of egos. I actually find this not true because if you post a photo on Instagram of you doing a duck face, people will shut you down. They'll be like, what are you doing? Get a life. Because they do not like this. So if you're saying they will inflate egos, having Instagram will actually shut them down because people can comment and say that, no, you're not pretty, stop doing this. Sit down, please. No, thank you. They also said... Sorry. They also said that there's no need for proficiency on the internet. And I mean, there is a need for proficiency to navigate on the internet. This is very not true. You can see from YouTube, there's kids posting stupid stuff. You don't need proficiency to use the internet. You do not have to have that as a requirement to use social networking or anything else. They also say that people will become homeless. This is a complete slippery slope argument. As you can see, Daniel, who's becoming a model, as you can see from all the photos he does that he's smiling, but he does have a backup plan for if he does not become successful as a model. Yes?
Sorry, but Daniel is beautiful. He might end up being
I actually find that not true. I'd like to move on. Alright. No, I'd like to move on to the fact that they said it's a waste of resources, but who really cares? Instagram is a site for you to do things that you want, to express it to your friends. No, thank you, Daniel. Also, if I make a site about kittens, it may be useless and may be a waste of resources, but it is my right to do. It is my right to share that with other people. They also stated that people will take pictures of babies and fans and won't actually do something about it. Well, obviously this is a non-unique argument because it's not only Instagram. There's Reddit and there's 4chan, and you can see pictures of babies in awkward positions all the time. It doesn't matter that there's just Instagram. So even if they have a professional screening of the photographs, it won't matter. Yes?
Could you please stick to the motion? Just talk about Instagram. Thank you.
Okay, sure. I'm not going to do that. But also, to move back to what this debate is really about, the proposition is trying to advocate something that has no impact, such as like irritating photos or anything else. This obviously holds no weight or no traction because no one really cares. This is a site for people to do certain things. And Facebook, then that would be like saying Facebook, we should regulate what people post, and if it's stupid, we shouldn't have it. For these reasons, I strongly believe that the negative should win this debate.
Can we take as much prep time as we need?
No, you don't have much.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Please stop the prep time.
Right.
Sorry. Oh, you want us to?
You look really short next to me.
Okay. Define normal people.
Normal people as people who are normal to general public. The people that are here, unless you're calling us abnormal.
You mean somebody who has, a certain place in the world?
No, just
Is
normal.
that a normal? What's a normal
Are you
person?
really questioning my definition on normal?
Yes.
Normal people as the people who are sitting in here, not anyone.
Okay.
That's my
I
definition.
guess you can't answer the question.
Alright.
Okay. What do you mean by we can't judge what is good and bad? Aren't you basically judging what is good and bad when you say that you hate duck faces? Who doesn't hate duck faces?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not trying to restrict duck faces. I'm not trying to go on
Why are you not
Instagram.
trying to restrict duck faces?
Because it's not my place to do it.
Why not?
Because you might like duck faces.
That's true.
Sit down.
All right. So you say that people will shut you down if you place.
Yes. If you've seen any YouTube videos when people do stuff, you can see all the comments of them going like, you're a loser.
No, we're not talking about YouTube. We're talking about Instagram.
I know, same thing.
Where all your friends, only your friends, are following you, right?
So?
Then wouldn't you believe that because they're your friends?
I'm pretty sure Kevin shuts you down every day, so I don't see a difference.
Not really. Not really. Wouldn't you believe by because there's an audience of friends, they'll rather promote your photography?
My friends-
realistically speaking.
Yeah, realistically speaking, my
Yeah.
friends make fun of everything.
Like when you posted that picture of your duck face, didn't all your friends say, "Oh, you're so beautiful"?
No, they said I'm stupid.
Okay. And you say that, do you believe that people have the right to not be harmed? What?
Can you rephrase your question?
Okay. Do you believe that what's more important is society?
More important society? You say your duck face will cause me to kill
No,
myself?
I'm not saying anything. Are you saying that society is the most important thing in, this realm of Instagram?
Sure.
Gentlemen, opponents and ladies. Today, I would like you to tell one very simple thing. That our message to the universe, our message to internet, and our message to society should be beautiful. We all accept that beauty is the value which should be defended, and we are here to protect it. We are here to send the Voyager message. I will make it very simple. If you think that social media is for normal people, then social media is for photographers. Our affirmative team has offered a very controversial idea that Instagram is for normal people and photographers are normal people. Moreover, I would like to mention one more thing. If you remember, they said that people will shut you down with not beautiful content. That's exactly what we are affirming. That's what we are offering to do. We are offering to shut down this this high level and not proficient photographers. No, thank you, later. I would like to point another contradiction which we could see. It's about people who hate content which we see on Instagram, but still suggest, okay, let's keep it as garbage, let's keep it as trash, let's keep it as something that doesn't have any value. We are here to argue for values, therefore we have our 3 points which by any case were not refuted by our opponents. Firstly, let's start with our ego, and please, very fast.
Wait, I didn't answer. Alright. Oh, you say that
Thank you.
question.
And that is exactly what we mean. Professionals should be present everywhere. Professionals at debates, professionals at photography, professionals everywhere. Even at questioning. Thank you. I've just had one question. Thank you this time.
You haven't.
I believe affirmative side has asked everything they wanted. So basically we can move down to ego. And I would elaborate more on that massive homelessness which is coming if we do not ban these like amateurs who go to Instagram. You know, today when we have an accident, many people think they are photographers. They go online, they post everything, then they think they can become professionals. They leave their homes and end up there without having any food to eat, without having any money to spend on clothes, because of this stupidity which Instagram nowadays develops. Therefore, we think that by providing this proficiency test, we can protect not only the beauty, we can protect people from getting homeless. Secondly, it's
On this point,
no, too late, sorry. About the waste of space. We know that interesting fact that after 4 minutes of not working Google, it just went down and the world crisis almost appeared. Just imagine these gigabytes of duck faces all over there. Do you want to wake up in the morning, open your Facebook profile and see all this uploads for Instagram? Or probably you want to see something beautiful. You want to send real message and you want to enjoy the real beauty of the world. If you do, please provide proficiency tests for creating Instagram accounts. Thank you.
Start. Take a picture with me. Is it okay if there's no filter? Okay, so would this
He's
be?
taking a picture of you.
No, it's
No, it's of you.
so am I a photographer right now? Did I just take a picture?
Could you provide me a proficiency test?
Well, I'm asking you, was I a photographer? Did I just take a picture?
Do you mean your job? Could you see the handsome man in the green t-shirt? He looks like a professional. I'm most sure that he had some courses and he hasn't.
I see you're evading the question. So you said society should be beautiful. So are you advocating that we kill ugly people?
No, I'm advocating not exposing them on Instagram.
I highly doubt that since you still have Daniel on your team, but you said that ego should be shut down. So aren't you advocating for status quo? Because in the status quo, people are getting shut down?
They are actually not, and they are creating accounts and they are posting these things, and you hate those things. You admitted that in your speech. So basically, if you do not hate beautiful people and handsome people like Daniel, you should provide that only professional pictures get there.
But you agreed that we should shut down egos, correct?
No, we should shut down not professionals getting Instagram accounts.
Did you say in your speech that we agree that comments should shut people down?
I said that we should promote the beauty by getting professionals way to Instagram profiles.
So do you think for Facebook or any other social networks we should get rid of ugly people too?
I think you should really concentrate on the resolution.
You said, what's the link between people photographing accidents and becoming homeless?
The direct link, they, without actually putting down the fire, they will take picture of it and they stay homeless. They would go down becoming professional photographers, trying to get money without any results, and then not having money, ended up on the street, hungry, starving, and not beautiful.
So you're saying if I took a picture of a car crash, then I think I was a professional photographer?
Like if you do it 15 times a day and they post it on Instagram trying to get the fame and glory, then probably you become this person.
Thank you.
That's half a million. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 3 minutes, Team Negative will provide you the 3 basic reasons why we won this round. First, we won this round just because we are actually not professional but amateurs and we love fairy tales. Second, we won on the inclusivity issues, and the third one is about professionalism. So let's go back to the fairy tailing. Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, there was a beauty. A beauty is some kind of that our opponent's standing for, some fluffy beauty, but there was a beast. You know, the beauty and the beast, that were 2 opposing sides. And actually, that's the main clash of debate. The opponent side and the formative side promote some kind of objective beauty which does not exist in reality. We actually defining for the beasts, real beasts who have the chances to become a prince, ladies and gentlemen. How does it correspond to reality? To our discussion. Slava has defined the professionalism in all the means, but we oppose that notion on a 2 issue. On a 2 issue that they actually do the exclusivity to this of that photographs on Instagram. They made that exclusive. Well, our approach is very simple. Every normal people can be photographer. It means that all the Instagram users actually when we do it more inclusive way. Imagine that simple situation down here in Idea Forum. There will be, before the forum, there will be English language proficiency test. In this specific situation, such guys with a strange Russian accent will not have the chances to compete at this tournament. Just because such beasts like me should be allowed to take part in the debate. Just because debate is about diversity. Just because we need different accents. Just because we need different people here. And accents and English proficiency skills does not have anything in common and importance. Second issue, about professionalism. Slava is standing for professionalism in every sphere. Just going back to the marriages. Yeah, when you get married, sometimes you hired a professional photographer. Just to film, to make the picture of your wedding. Why? Just because 10 years after the wedding, just look at this wedding picture photo album and just tell your partner, a female or a male, well, you were so beautiful, and then pause 10 years ago. So, yes, but okay, imagine the same situation with marriages. So, do we have to pass the marriage proficiency test or the spouse proficiency test? Okay, if you got the marriages and there will be such tests, so who will pass the passages? Okay, professional strippers, professional porno actress, or some female cooks? No, actually, we don't have our partners to be professional stripper. We don't have our spouses to be professional porno actors. We need normal people, actually, without these professional skills. And in the marriages, we definitely love amateur skills rather than professional qualities. So on the reasons of inclusivity, on the reasons of providing more value for amateurism than professionalism, please vote negative. Thank you. Good enough.
How does a normal person become a porn star?
She may not. It's actually, you know, the best sexual partners are not poor, are not from porn industry. Believe me, Chris.
Okay. So how do you think, like, what is the first step? Like, if you want to be a porn star, what would you have to do to
The most famous porn stars are actually have bad problems in their family lives, in their families. They are not good lovers. They are not good kissers. So all their skills are pretty artificial, which does not have anything in common with reality.
But how do they, like, become it?
Well, everyone
I
is.
don't care about their families.
So you're actually asking about the way to this business, right?
Yeah.
It may be because of disappointment, it may be because of a lack of money, it may be because of different reasons. But what we are standing for, that amateur skills, they lost the pretty amateur skills we love everyone.
Okay, isn't it so that maybe there was some kind of proficiency test before this became popular?
This is what we have going to prove you, Chris, in the second argument. So normal people do not want to get married to porn actresses, strippers, or professional cooks. So there's just a female who just cook brilliantly.
Oh,
no, we don't need normal skills like normal photographers on Instagram.
Why is your team called Mad Beavers?
Mad beavers, just because after killing some animals, we became mad.
Oh, okay. All right, you said that every normal person is a photographer. So what is a photographer?
Photographer is like a lover. It's not a professional. It's a way of your spirit, you know.
I take some. We have 3 minutes.
Ready? Everyone ready? About a week ago, I went on my iPhone, I turned on Instagram, and I scrolled up. And then I looked upon a picture of poop. I was disgusted. I wanted to die because this poop was so disgusting, I wanted to vomit. Now, why should someone have the right to take away my right to feeling healthy, to feeling okay, to feeling normal? Because what that person was essentially doing was destroying my sensibility, my right to security. Now, I'm gonna talk about 3 things in today's debate. 1, rights. 2, society. And 3, ugly people. Rights. They said that every normal person has a right to be a photographer, right? They also said that everybody has the right to share their photos, their beautiful photos. They're basically clouding and they're basically masking all photos as something that should be shared. It is something, photos, my friends, are a means of, showing something. And they're saying that, obviously, they're saying that photos should be shared by everybody. But, 1, we have the right to be protected by weirdos. They say that we want every normal person has the right to be a photographer. We're not talking about normal people. We're talking about those weirdos who post pictures of poop on the internet. Now, I have the right to security. I have the right to be able to, be okay and not vomit everywhere. And so because of this is infringing upon my right. We shouldn't allow this. We should at least have a proficiency test. Second, they have the right to be told that they suck. For example, this guy on the internet, for example, if he posts a picture online and then it sucks, and then because Instagram has this, audience of only friends, they will be only told that, their picture is great and their picture is okay, But the fact of the matter is that because they suck so much and because their friends, let me finish my thought, because their friends want to, not demoralize his friend who takes the pictures, they will take initiative on, his photography and perhaps make a job out of it. But the fact of the matter is because he sucks so much, he'll become homeless. So they should have the right to be told that they suck. Yes.
If you don't advocate for ugly photos, why are you posting on Instagram?
Because I'm not ugly, obviously. Okay, so they have the right to be told that they suck. We're allowing people to go and make fools out of themselves and then die in poverty. And so because of that, obviously, we're infringing upon their life to be regular and decent people. Third, ugly people. Okay, first of all, I think they're misunderstanding the conception of ugly. We're saying ugly as in stupid. Because when people take photos of poop and bad stuff, that doesn't mean that they're ugly. We're talking about people who are stupid. And the reason why we have to have a proficiency test is because we talked about pornography. We're saying how even porn, people need to take a proficiency test. I'm not going to say how, but they need to take a proficiency test in order to prove that they can be, viable for the general public. For these reasons, I urge you to affirm. Thank you.
Good evening, honorable ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to stand on behalf of the beautiful and smart people of our team that will allow even not so beautiful and smart people, I'm not talking about you honorable opponents, don't worry, to tag, to post photos on Instagram and to not implement any proficiency test. And I would like to prove it once again using 3 clash points. The first is beauty versus diversity, the second proficiency versus normality, and the third the ways of evaluation other than proficiency test. First, let's begin with beauty versus diversity. Our opponents proposed us to put only beautiful pictures on Instagram so that everyone who enters Instagram will admire them. What we have advocated is that everyone has his or her own choice and taste, and the things that one would find beautiful, the other one would find ugly. The things that one would think to be disgusting, the other would think to be great. And the things that one could consider to be inappropriate, no thank you, and the things that our opponents were talking about, we have already proved to you that you can always flag it and you can always remove it using your comments. And here we come to the second clash point. Are there any other forms of evaluation except for the proficiency test? And we say yes, you can always comment on the photos, and you can always post anything. If someone has posted anything you don't like, you can always show it to you. Even if it's your friend, there's nothing wrong with showing him that he's not right. If you are a good friend, you will show your friend that he has posted some ugly photo, and so he won't become a photographer and won't become a bad photographer and won't become homeless. Don't worry about him. And so that's why we think that proficiency tests are not required. And the third contention, the third clash point we would like to say, it's proficiency versus normality. And do normal people like me, who doesn't have a certificate where it's written that I'm a photographer, who does not wear these cute headphones as this guy does, so I cannot be called a photographer from our opponent's point of view, do we have the right to take photos? Yes, we do, and our opponents have proved it themselves by saying that internet was created to communicate, and to communicate means not only sending some words to your friends, but also to sharing pictures with them, no matter whether these pictures are beautiful or not. The point is that these pictures should be different. The point is that these pictures should be of you and the stuff you like. And the point is that your friends and your family will look at these pictures and they will be happy with Instagram not having any proficiency test. Thank you for your attention, honorable ladies and gentlemen.
Please cross the floor and shake hands with your opponent.
Oh, sorry.
And please give us a few
Thank
minutes
you.
to wrap it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think we're going to be just closing in a few minutes. So
It's okay.
just give us a little bit of time.
I think you should be closing it.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. Like, maybe we can actually post it and play other things.
Should I ask